I threw something down and all of these fuzzies are floating in the air. Embrace the fuzzies because they're here to stay. ArcheAge Unchained. It's coming. I have an article here, press release, that gives some details about it, and then I have a link to the actual website. Back in the day, whenever a new MMORPG would come out, especially if it was one that I was excited for, we would take a look at the Founders Packs, see if there's anything questionable, or just see what you get. We're curious. There are Founders Packs for ArcheAge, and as you know, or if you don't know, this is going to be a buy-to-play version of ArcheAge. If you have no clue about the changes or why this is happening, I suggest that you go back and watch my other videos where I talk about ArcheAge and the new version Unchained, which I'll link in the description, or go watch another YouTuber who talks about it, or go visit the website. Let's pull this shit up. ArcheAge Unchained will be released on September 30th, so we have an official release date for it. The ArcheAge Unchained pre-order starts today on the official website, so that is today, as you're seeing this video. There are 3 different Founders Packs. Silver Chainbreaker Pack for $25.99, Gold Chainbreaker Pack for $49.99, and Archeum Chainbreaker Pack for $79.99. Unchained grants access to game content developed for ArcheAge during the past 5 years, so this will not be a version of ArcheAge that is vanilla. It's not going to be the first experience you've ever had in ArcheAge. There will be a lot of content to explore, and eventually this will be up to date and getting major expansions and updates, along with the retail version, or free-to-play version. All packages offer early character creation, name reservation, exclusive titles, and batches. With Gold and Archeum, players receive valuable packages that include additional cosmetic items such as costumes, emotes, and a lot more. I know that people are already worried when they see Founders Packs and ArcheAge. They're probably thinking, oh my god, what's going to be pay to win in this? But reading that last line right there, additional cosmetic items such as costumes, emotes, and a lot more, I want to see what's in these packs, and I hope they don't disappoint. On the official website, ArcheAge Unchained, discover your legendary self, pre-order now. Let's scroll down. Here are the 3 different packs. For $25.99, you get game access at release, of course, early character creation, you get an expansion scroll, founder title Chainbreaker, silver Chainbreaker badge. I don't know what a badge is for. Are these going to be like little emblems that are next to your name? I don't know if you guys remember or played ArcheAge recently, but if you got a certain amount of achievements, you unlocked achievement levels that you could use to put an emblem by your name. And I worked really hard to get the moon symbol by Cryy because I thought it was cool. I hope they do something like this, except offer more emblems and make them easier to obtain, or just put different ways in the game to do that. And then with the $25.99, you also get 800 credits to spend on the cash shop. For $50, you get 2,000 credits, and you get a dance emote. And then you also get 2 expansion scrolls and a gold Chainbreaker badge. And then for $80, $79.99 Cryy, it's not $80, it's 1 cent cheaper. You get an Archeum Chainbreaker badge, 5,000 credits, a new dance, the robot. You also get an Arc Pass upgrade token. And then I also failed to look at the Night Raven robes in the $50 pack, but with the $80 you also get, looks like 2 more costumes, and you get a fucking sexy ass glider. Ooh. I don't know what an Arc Pass upgrade token is, so maybe they have an FAQ somewhere. This website looks really nice, man. I gotta give it to them. Alright, so there's a thread here on the Arc Pass upgrade token. I can also email Gamigo and find out what this is, but I feel like it may take 1 to 2 days to get that information, so probably post it in the comment section as a pinned post. Here's this person. These are packs for sale in the shop on Glyph, and you guys say it ain't pay to win. I had to laugh hard for these pay to win packs on a so-called no pay to win game. Oh, by the way, things will be tradable. I had to laugh hard for these pay to win packs on a so-called no pay to win game. There's one thing in these packs that seems slightly questionable, which is the Arc Pass upgrade token. Keep in mind, guys, I love ArcheAge, right? If the game was to fail, it would fail, and that's it. This game succeeding does not grant me access into the afterlife. I have no reason to defend this game with a shield, but it's shit like this that really irritates me, because motherfuckers like this just love to call everything pay to win. I discussed something in my Kurtzpell video the other day where I said, dude, you can cut some grass and buy this class, and I gave an example of how I used to sell candy bars that I bought from gas stations, and I would flip it, and that's how I made money in school as like a 13-year-old. I kind of failed to mention that the class can be obtained free to play just by grinding, and there were arguments in the comment section saying, well, if you have to grind for weeks or months, then it is pay to win. And yes, I kind of understand that argument, but it's not going to take you centuries to get the class. Someone else mentioned that it really doesn't matter. I'm in a third world country. This Western audience will cry about anything. If it's 1 cent, you guys will scream it's pay to win. And that is so true for the most part. It's so fucking annoying. I hate pay to win. I really do. When stuff is put behind a paywall and it makes it really unfair for a game, I get it. But when there are things like the Kurtzpell situation, if it was $4, if it was $2, people would cry and say it's pay to win. It's like $2, man. I get that everyone doesn't have money. There are people without jobs. There are people who are in high school. But even without money, do you want everything in a game just handed to you? Is it wrong to work for something in a game and grind for it, even if it takes time? Because these are MMOs where you're kind of expected to put hundreds or thousands of hours into it. I get someone being able to buy a class when you have to work a week for it. But at the end of the day, you still get that class and it's not going to take you weeks. I could go so deep into this, and I realize that the points I'm making, people can counter argue, but what I'm trying to say is no matter what, there's always going to be people that scream pay to win, even if nothing's pay to win, because they're fucking annoying. What's the ARC Pass? Because is that pay to win? Game access, not pay to win. Early character creation, name reservation, not pay to win. And this is, I don't even know how to say their name, but they're defending this shit. ARC Pass upgrade token. Seems to me that this is the season pass. Can be bought anyway. I'm surprised not to see a season pass in the silver and gold packs. So the packs themselves aren't really pay to win. It depends on the whole marketplace system. Very true. Look at this. Credit from packs. What could credits be used for? I don't know, dumbass. If you're spending $50 fucking, you're going to get credits to spend on the cash shop. Anyway, as they said, it won't be pay to win, and that like the cash shop will just be cosmetics and shit like that. Is it good to remain skeptical, to not get your hopes all the way up? Yes, of course, 100%. But there are people out here fishing for something to scream pay to win about. This video went into a totally different direction I didn't expect it to go in. So far, to me, it doesn't look like anything's pay to win. I don't know what the ARC Pass upgrade token is, but if it is a season pass for DLC and a buy-to-play game like Guild Wars 2, even in a subscription game like World of Warcraft, you're paying for expansions. I don't mind spending $20 on an expansion in an MMORPG, especially if it's buy-to-play. Makes sense to me. I'm playing Destiny, new expansion comes out. I buy the DLC. Are people going to cry about this? Yes, of course, because people are going to cry about anything. These look good to me. Now, in a perfect world, I would like to just make content and document my experiences in games and just give you guys a visual experience, entertainment, and have you watch it and just, hey, watch the video and then, watch other videos and then form your opinion about a game. And I know sometimes I give my opinions on games and it's kind of like hypocritical or just I'm asking for too much, but I don't really want people to make decisions based off of my opinion. But I realize that as a content creator, of course I'm going to contribute to that. It's kind of like watching a movie review before watching a movie and someone just points out every single flaw and calls it complete garbage. Sure, you want to form your own opinion, but as you're watching the movie, these flaws are now more obvious to you. You're noticing everything, you're picking it apart. It's kind of hard not to. So yeah, it sucks. What I'm saying is that my genuine love and excitement for games, specifically ArcheAge, has definitely brought people to the game. It wasn't like I was trying to get people to come back to ArcheAge and play it, but just it happened. And it's pretty obvious that I've been a big part of that. So Gamigo has reached out to me and given me a referral code for these packs right here. If you choose to buy them on your own, go to the website and do that. Cool. If you want to support me, then you can buy the packs through my link. If you want to wait and see if this is going to be pay to win, if it's going to be a bunch of fuckery and lies, then sit back and wait for that. If you are feeling that kind of way, I highly recommend you do not buy a pack until you see exactly what you're getting and see the game. Maybe you want to wait a couple of months just so you can see the cash shop and make sure nothing bad is happening to it. I'm going to buy a pack. I don't even know if I'm going to be playing, and it's not because I don't like ArcheAge. Guys, ArcheAge is by far my favorite massively multiplayer game. It's just, for me, I know that if I play ArcheAge, I have that competitive mindset for that game, and I want to give my life to it. I pretty much marry the game, okay? Nowadays, I don't know if I have that time to dedicate to marriage. We'll see, and maybe I'll get it and I'll just force myself to play casually, but I definitely have lost interest in the free-to-play version, mainly because all of my friends, every single one of them, is going to be playing Unchained, and playing this for at least the first few weeks is going to bring back such a nostalgia trip. It's going to be fun, but it will be different because it's updated. You're not getting vanilla ArcheAge. So yeah, I'm still kind of stuck. Don't know exactly what I want to do. Like I said, there was a lot of games to cover. I even made a 2019 game list video of games that I'm looking forward to. But yeah, enough ranting here. I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but your boy was just a little pissed reading that dumb shit on the ArcheAge forums. And I will catch you all in the next video. See you soon, friends.